My name is Cass Wakefield, and I am an independent correspondent for the Hunt County Signal. For the last year, I have been following trails most people are taught to step around. Land deals that move too quietly, emergency failures that disappear too quickly, redevelopment schemes dressed up as progress, utility expansions buried in procedural language, public statements that somehow never quite match the paper trail beneath them. I have spent the last year reading filings, tracing timelines, cross-checking public claims against private records, and learning a lesson this county teaches over and over again. Nothing vanishes here by accident. Not memory, not responsibility, not consequence. It is only buried, delayed, smoothed over, reworded, moved into executive session, folded into a packet, lost in the smoke. Some of you found me through satire first, through Hunt County Tactical Volunteer Response, through Hunt Regional Thoughts and Prayers. Those pages were never just jokes. They were pressure valves, warning flares, a way to say something true in a county that has learned to look away from plain English, but will still stop and stare when the truth arrives, wearing a crooked mustache and a fake press badge. Humor gets past the guards, but the records still matter. The records have a way of telling on people. That is what led here. The Silence Doctrine. Smoke over Hunt County is the result of a year spent documenting patterns that were never supposed to be seen together. Not just scandals, not just failures, patterns, repeated behaviors, familiar evasions. The same old hymn sung by different offices, different institutions, different men in different ties, all counting on the public to forget by the next meeting, the next ribbon cutting, the next crisis, the next headline. This book is not rumor. It is not gossip. It is not outrage dressed up as research. It is a record, a map of omission, a study of how silence functions in Hunt County, who it protects, what it costs, and how often the truth survives anyway if somebody is stubborn enough to keep digging where the smoke is thickest. And that is what this channel is for. Here, I will be sharing narrated material drawn from that work, along with reporting, context, archive threads, and the connective tissue between stories that were never meant to be understood as part of the same body. Because once you've looked long enough, you start to notice something. The lies are rarely original. Only the packaging changes. My name is Cass Wakefield. I have been watching the smoke for a while now. And if you've been watching too, then you already know the worst part. Smoke does not always mean something is burning. Sometimes it means somebody worked very hard to make sure the fire was never seen. So stay tuned. The file is opening. The pattern is surfacing. And the silence, like always, is starting to talk.